Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the only podcast where you get unfiltered and unbiased views on the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to dive into another thrilling episode. Today, we're going to talk about the recent matchup between Michigan State and Kentucky in college basketball. The Spartans dominated the Wildcats with an impressive 83-66 win at Madison Square Garden, leaving Kentucky's coach Mark Pope frustrated and concerned about his team's performance. Pope described his team as completely discombobulated right now, which is quite a strong statement, especially considering the high standards that Kentucky fans expect from their team. The statistics don't lie. Kentucky shot a dismal 35% from the field and 23% from three-point range, while also losing the rebounding battle to Michigan State, 42-28. It's clear that Pope has his work cut out for him if he wants to turn things around and get his team back on track. This loss marks a significant step back for Pope, who had a successful first season with Kentucky, leading them to the Sweet 16 and securing notable wins against top-tier teams like Duke, Gonzaga, and Louisville. The pressure is mounting, and it will be interesting to see how Pope addresses these issues and gets his team back to competing at a high level. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of NFL football today, and I've got some exciting updates for you. The Los Angeles Rams are currently leading the pack as the cleanest team in the league, with the fewest penalties for the second year in a row. This discipline is paying off, making them a strong contender for the top spot. According to Colin Cowherd, the Rams' ability to avoid mistakes and not get penalized sets them apart from other teams, including Seattle and Denver. He notes that while they may not be as flashy or dynamic as some other teams, their consistency and lack of errors make them a formidable opponent. The Philadelphia Eagles are also having an impressive run, with a 24-3 record in their last 27 games. Their strength in one-score games is attributed to their elite interior defensive line, which has been a key factor in their success. The New England Patriots, meanwhile, have established themselves as an incredibly efficient team, with their defense holding opponents to 23 points or under in 9 straight games. Other notable teams include the Baltimore Ravens, who have won 3 straight since Lamar Jackson returned from injury, and the Indianapolis Colts, who lead the league in scoring on 50% of their drives. The Buffalo Bills are also making waves, leading the NFL in offensive touchdowns and averaging 6.3 yards per play. As we continue to follow the ups and downs of the NFL season, one thing is clear: these teams are giving it their all and leaving everything on the field. With their unique strengths and strategies, they're keeping fans on the edge of their seats and making for some thrilling matchups. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to dive into a fascinating story that's been making waves in the sports world. It's about Deion Sanders, the legendary football coach and father of Shedeur Sanders, who recently made his NFL debut with the Cleveland Browns. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal about another rookie quarterback? But here's the thing. Shedeur's journey to the NFL is nothing short of inspiring. Despite being drafted in the 5th round, he's already shown glimpses of greatness, and his dad couldn't be prouder. In a recent interview, Deion Sanders got emotional talking about his son's achievement, saying, "I know the fight behind the fight. I know what's been transpiring behind the curtains, and I'm just proud of him." It's clear that their bond is strong, and they're not just talking about football, they're talking about life. What I find really interesting is how Deion is balancing his role as a coach with being a supportive father. He's giving Shedeur advice not just on the field, but off the field as well, helping him navigate the challenges of being an NFL player. And it's clear that Shedeur is taking it all in stride, even dealing with setbacks like his home being burglarized during a game. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded that success is not just about achieving our goals. It's about the people who support us along the way. Deion Sanders is an amazing example of a father who's not only proud of his son's accomplishments, but is also invested in helping him become a better person. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep your head in the game.